Ladies and gentlemen and vector designers, we're going to learn how to use basic shapes. Just so you know, the eraser tool is weak. Don't use it. We'll talk about that later. All right, so let's draw with basic shapes. You can draw a lot of shapes. So before we do that, though, let's make sure we make our layer called basic shapes. Okay, so where do we go here? Okay, so let's go to create a new layer called basic shapes. So we're going to come over here to our layers, and we're going to make a new one, and we're going to double click on it, and we're going to call it basic shape tool. Okay, and we're going to click OK. All right, and we're going to turn off everything else because it's all in the way, so it's all cluttered up. So I'm going to double click on the hand, and it's going to shrink everything down automatically. All right, so what you can do is you can press and hold on this tool, and you can go to like a star tool, and you can make a star. And now the nice thing, by the way, check this out. If I click, I can say, oh, how many points do I want? I want a 7-point star, and I want the radius to be, instead of 0.7, it's going to be 0.2. So it's going to be kind of a weird looking star because I changed that. So if I click again, and let's make that back to 0.75, click OK. So you can do stuff like that where you can just click on the shape, and you can click and drag, or you can just click and it gives you some more control. So let's go ahead, and we're going to press and hold on that. We're going to go to we can make a circle, and by the way, that's oval, but if I hit shift, it makes it perfect. So that's nice. You can make a perfect circle. All right, let's go back to the spiel here and see what we can do here. Draw one of each of the shapes and draw a star with 9 points with 9 points. Okay, so we have to do a star. So we're going to click on this. We're going to go to the star. We click, and we say we want one with 9 points, and then you can make it whatever size you want. Click OK, and it'll make your 9-pointed star. Okay. All right, let's go. So make sure you do that on that layer. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, write this down. Editing anchor points and curves. Write this down on line paper in your notes. The direct selection tool selects and edits individual points. The add anchor tool adds an anchor point. Write that down. And then, so what we're going to do, make a new layer called, direct selection tool. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to click over here. So we're going to turn this off. Actually, let's see what we're going to do next. Create a circle, edit your work with the direct selection tool, and make a potato, or the profile of my head. So you're going to try to, actually, if you drew a potato, it'd probably look exactly like the outline of my head. That's okay, though. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, so you're going to go like this. So you're going to make so we turn that layer off. We're going to make a new layer called, what was the new layer called? Oh, direct selection. All right, we're going to click OK. So now we're going to go, and we're going to go to the ellipse tool, and we're going to draw something that looks like a potato. Okay, but that doesn't really look like a potato. So what we can do is we can go to the direct selection tool, and we can go to the anchor point, and we can drag. Oh no, click off, click on, and then we can adjust those things. Okay, so now it looks way more like my head, or more like a potato. So click off, find the anchor point, and we can drag that in. All right, and then we can adjust the handles like that. We can click on the anchor point, and then that gives us the handles. All right, so we can play around with that like that. Okay, and so you might say to yourself, hey, I don't have as much, I need like an extra handle here. Where'd the handle go? I'm going to put my glasses on. I can't see the handle. Oh, is there no? Oh, there it is right there. So I'm going to drag that down. So you can move it around until you get it just how you want. All right, so the thing is you're like, oh, you know what, though? If I'm really going to draw Mr. Miller's head, I need a nose. But like the nose would be right here, and there's no handle. So what you can do is, if you press and hold on this pen tool, you can go to an add anchor point. Okay, and so you can click there, and then it adds an anchor point. And then if you press on the control key, it gets you back to the, well, we'll go to the direct selection tool. Sorry, I'm going to click on the direct selection tool. I click off, and then I've grabbed that handle, and now we have that extra handle, and we can do that. Now the other problem, though, is my nose is way pointier than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Convert Anchor Point tool, and if we click on it, it turns it into a point. Okay, and so now if I go to that, oh, I can't see the handles. Oh, there they are. So now I can adjust that handle however I want. So if I click off, click on, I can't seem to find that other little handle. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. So then I can adjust that. Okay. So play around with that. So you can, and the other thing you can do, by the way, is if you click on this tool and go to that, you can delete anchor points too. That'll look bad if I do. I'm going to get edit undo. Now the thing that's tricky is that tool looks real close to the pen tool. So if I try to like draw, it's like, oh, it can't draw, it can't draw. Well, I'm on the wrong tool now. I have to go back to the pen tool. Okay. So anyway, all that to say, you can use this tool to move anchor points and handles. You can use this tool to add anchor points. And then once you add that anchor point, you can use the direct selection tool to move your anchor point. And then you can also use this tool to delete anchor points. All right, so your job is to create a potato like that. Okay, so let's go to the paintbrush tool. Works like the pencil tool, except that you can choose a nice paintbrush for the stroke. I wonder if let's just stop there and then we'll do a paintbrush on a separate one.